Alright, in this video you're going to talk about how to protect when you're on the ground. Okay, for some reason you went to the ground and the guy is punching you. Okay, and it's very important to avoid this combat on the ground, on the floor. Why? Because you're almost of as a policeman, you're carrying some equipment like a weapon, like your pistol, holster, everything. Magazines, uh, handcuffs, and you're gonna have problems when you have to move, right? Okay, but you can use your hips to do like what I'm doing here. I'm showing here. So you're on the floor, and then the guy is trying to punch you. Fourth thing, first thing that you're gonna do is protect your face, especially your hip and your ribs and your face, okay? To avoid to be knocked down, okay? And then I'm gonna open my legs, open my legs. I cannot do this like the normal jiu-jitsu fighter do, but I'm gonna use my knee to protect myself from him. I'm gonna use my knee and push him to have more space, alright? When I have more space, more distance, I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna use my legs to kick him, to push him away, alright? My idea here is to come back on foot, alright? On feet, I mean. So he's spanked me and boom, I use my legs to keep him away. Alright? Kick. Alright? It's better to avoid this kind of a situation. Use my hips, my waist to keep him away, and use my knee. That's the first exercise we're going to train. Now we are going about the second possibility, the second situation. The guy can grab your equipment, and you're going to use the fencing. You're going to fence the guy to avoid the grip. Okay, he's trying to grab your gun, and you're going, as soon you realize that you're gonna hold his arm like this, okay, by the triceps, all right, and you're gonna pull the arm and kick, all right. Okay, you're combating, but if he grabs, you're gonna pull his arm, and then you're gonna come back to the attack using your legs to attack him, to kick him, all right. It depends on what your opponent can do. My holster has some protection, has a protection for if someone try to grab my gun. All right, and I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna push him. All right, push, and then I'm gonna come back on feet. It's a very difficult situation, but remember, when you're on the floor, you have to avoid. You lose movement. You have more attackers, so it should be avoided. Now I took off my equipment, and I'm gonna show you some movements you can do for training. Okay, of course you can do with the equipment sometimes for training, but this is instructional video for this purpose. I'm gonna use my legs first, and I'm gonna escape my hips. Okay, I can use my back to walk like I did. Okay, he's trying to spank me, try to hit me, and I'm gonna use my knees to protect me from his attack. Remember, I cannot use my legs to do this. I'm gonna open my guard, and then I'm gonna use my legs as soon as possible, okay? Especially when the guy is trying to hit you. If he grabs my gun, remember, I'm gonna fence hit the guy, use the fence, and keep my back protected. In this, we are gonna show you the scissors sweep. Scissors, like as scissors. I'm gonna use my leg, and then I'm gonna fence the guy first, and then I'm gonna turn my body to the same side that I grabbed his arm, and then I'm gonna sweep the guy and mount the guy as soon as possible. Okay, he's trying to hit me and try to take my gun, and then I grabbed his arm and mount the guy. Again, I grabbed his arm. It's the same side that I grabbed his triceps. I'm gonna turn, okay? I'm gonna use my knee, and then if he's trying to hit me, I'm gonna just sweep the guy like I did. I'm gonna use my leg, stretch my leg, and mount him. And then as soon as I mount, I'm gonna bring his arm like this. I'm gonna put his arm in front of him to avoid some attack, and I have a better control on the floor. Okay? If he's trying to kick me, to punch me, I'm gonna grab his arm and keep him like this. You have a more comfortable controlling in this situation. We are going to talk now about the scissors, little scissors, and how to move. Now you're gonna use movements. The fight is dynamic, so what you have to do, you have to keep in movement to avoid punches. You cannot just be a stand. You have to move as soon as you have the possibility to move. Okay, take a look. I'm gonna use my knee and form like a scissors. Alright, like this is a kind of exercise you can do. Okay, when you have enough distance, you're gonna start kicking or sweep the guy. It depends on the combat. Keep moving, and protect yourself. Keep away from him. You have more possibilities to kick the guy. The only thing that the guy has in this situation is punches, okay? Punches, elbows, but when you move, you have a lot of coordination for this. You keep doing the technique, turning. If he grabs, I'm gonna use my hands to bring his back, okay? If you try grab some gun or something like that, some weapon that I have in the ribs. That's the movements, that's the technique you can use in this situation. Bye bye, see you next time.